Okay, welcome back. Like I said, we're going to start a swarm, but in order to do that, I want two of my fighters to move over to the sun. And if I want to go flank, to any flank, it's going to cost 1 TP. And remember, the rules are you move the entire group for 1 TP. So we're still on turn 1 though, so I'm getting ahead of myself. We moved to there, but now we get to blast and flak, and I get to attack because I'm already at the tail level. So I have 6 Ju-88s, and just a reminder, when they use their cannons from the tail level, they cannot take any damage. They're going to roll both dice. The red die needs to be higher than the black in order for them to hit. And since these are cannons, I get to draw 2 markers and pick which one I'm going to use. If I ever roll a 1 on either die, the Ju-88 runs out of ammo and basically becomes worthless. And if I ever roll doubles, the same thing happens. So a 1 on either die or doubles is bad. A black higher than red just means I miss, but everything else is fine. A red higher than black means I hit. Okay? I got to do this 6 times because I have 6 bombers over there with cannons. Yeah, I went a little bonkers on this, but I like them. And I'm going to start here with this one. I have to always pick the rearmost fighter bombers, so I have 1, 2, 3 to choose from. I'm going to choose this one. We're going to do the first one here. And look at that. I already rolled a 1. Jeez Louise. Okay, so I'm setting him back. He's probably going to exit the mission. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with him yet. But here's the thing. He does hit, though. He still hits. He just now is out of ammo. So here's our 2. So we have a wing that does 2. Not only does 1, this is superior in every way. And there's a chance we may destroy the plane. Nope. Okay, so we just did 2 damage. So now we go on to the next one. All right, black is higher than red, so he misses. Third one. Black is higher than red, he misses. Fourth one, we're still attacking this guy. Red is higher than black, got a hit. Okay, there's a wing and a fuselage. Ooh, this one is better in every way. Okay, so flip this over. We now have 5 damage on him. So now we're on the 5th one. Black higher than red. And then the last one. Yeah, we're still going after this one. Red higher than black. We have a 0 and a 0, a 5 and a 5. Not much choice there, but there's a real good chance for... Oh, we did not down it. Oh, okay. But he's got 3 markers on him. So even though they didn't down a bomber, we already have some very nice markers, and cohesion check occurs after. So this particular element has 1, 2, 3, 4 markers. Look at that. We rolled a 2, and we already have a loose element. That is well done. The Ju-88s may not have downed one, but they've already done their job. And we haven't even sent our fighters in yet. So I guess technically Ju-88s are a hybrid fighter, but nonetheless, that is turn 1. So we're going to move to turn 2. Now we're going to implement our mission strategy. These 4 are going to stay behind at the level. These 2, this one has rockets. Oh, I guess I could have done the rockets during blast and flak. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking they had bombs, but they have rockets. So let's do that. This is still turn 1. These would have done rockets. Trust me, I would not have gone here. You know my strategy. I don't like going where there's a bomber missing. In fact, I'm going to go... where am I going to go? I think this guy right here. We're going to bomb... Well, will we? Maybe I should do one of the ones up front. See, the ones in the back are going to get hit by the JU-88s. So I don't want to... Those are already going to get plucked. So this one in the front, I was thinking of not doing it because I already have some really nice approaches. So it's good for some nose attacks. This one is just an impossibly hard because he's got really high elements all the way across. And then this one would have been my choice, except it already lost a bomber. This one is also bad in the rear, but it's pretty nice up there. That's the one that's just impossibly hard. If somehow we downed this element and that element, and the JU-88 still had ammo, they could start picking off these guys. I mean, I know I'm doing a lot of analysis paralysis here, but let me grab my four targets, and I just feel that given a situation where you know what, I'm gonna wait. I'm not doing it on turn 1. And my reasoning is that if these detonate, that counts towards cohesion. Well, no, I'm doing them. Turn 1, right here, 4 of them. Let's quit APing this. So just a refresher, whichever number is higher is gonna determine which grid we go in. And this middle grid is always where the targets are right now. And then the lower number determines whether we do damage. The 1 to 4 is no damage, so I need both numbers to be reasonably high. And if I roll doubles, it's a miss. If I get out here on the fringe and I'm not near a bomber, it's also counts as a miss. The nice thing about picking one in the middle and not on the edge of the map is that the fringe still works. I can still go out here. It just counts towards that cohesion check instead of that. So anyways, I'll explain it if we hit it. So we have 4 of these. So we're going to start with the first one. That's not a good start. So the 4 is way out here. And of course the 2 is a miss. So 4 is over here. But it does detonate. And this is what's important, is it detonates way over there, which is in this element. And what's funny is that's the same element that is part of this cohesion check. We already did the cohesion check for this, so I'm going to get rid of this because this one already failed even without that marker. That marker, by the way, this is the line, has nothing to do with this cohesion check, so there's no point in keeping it. Remember, we're sort of retroactively doing turn 1 here, because I forgot. Okay, 8 is awesome, 3 is not. 8 is here, the 3 is a miss. So we detonated there, but we missed. 10 is awesome, 4 is not. So a red 10 is here. So we detonated there, but we didn't damage anything. And then a 9 is awesome, a 3 is not. So these rockets didn't do diddly, other than just create a lot of smoke. But let's see if our cohesion check fails. It doesn't. Those rockets did nothing for us. That was unfortunate. Okay, well, it's a good thing I didn't buy more BF-110s. These rockets are all now fired, but I'm going to go ahead and just take them off. So it's less markers we have to move around. Now we are on turn 2. I am spending 1 TP. I'm going to move these 2 fighters to the sun there. Everybody else is staying put. Well, actually, these BF-110s, they fired their rockets last turn, so they're not helpful anymore. So they can go to any flank for 1 TP, to high bombing for 1 TP, and that's it. So I can move them to a flank. Well, since I already spent a TP to move to flank, I'm going to move these guys to here. And if I want, I can move them to the nose later. So they're gonna go enjoy the sun as well. And we have, this guy here has no ammo. I'm going to just exit the mission with him because I don't want to risk losing. If I use him as a, well, first of all, I can't even use him as a regular fighter. This is why you buy bombs for them. Because if they run out of ammo, they could go up and drop a bomb. But since I wasn't willing to spend on the bombs, they get a +2. And if they went evasive, it becomes a +1, which is pretty neat. That also means that I've been doing my BF-110s a little bit wrong. Those are +1, and when I went evasive, I was still adding +1, but actually I don't. So that's another small, I was making this game harder than it needed to be. But, okay, so we have 5. I still have a very weak here. That would be a cohesion check of 5. And do I want to keep picking on this one? My answer is yes. I'm going to do the first one. 8, black is higher than red. Second. There we go. Red's higher than black. We got a hit. All right, we have a wing and a fuselage. That's a 2, and that's a 2. So this one's better in every way. I rolled a 9. Ooh, that would have been nice if it was any other number. So now this one has 7 damage and 4 markers, which I like. So 4, 5, 6 markers now on that one. That is really nice. So I still have 3 Ju-88s left. I'm now moving over to that element over there. I'm going to get the bomber that's furthest away from us with these next 3. So that's a double. So one of these bombers is out of ammo. He's technically still in the game, but I'm gonna probably exit him. Next one. Red is higher than black. We got a hit. All right, so we have a 2 fuselage. This one's 2, that one's 1. There's no die rolling with this one. So marker goes on. 2 damage. And then the last one. Another double. Ooh. On turn 2, we already lost half of our Ju-88s. That's not good. I mean, we gave ourselves 12 turns. I was hoping to pummel these things for many, many turns, and we're down to 3 already. So that's where the dice don't always become your friends. Okay, so that ends turn 2. I did not do any approaches. I know these are way out on the board. They're all sitting in the level. They're not approaching yet. They will next turn though. Turn 3. We're finally going to attack with our bombers. But before I move to turn 3, I just realized I skipped the cohesion check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is. 4. This has now become kaput. Okay. So now all 4 of these fighters are coming in tail level. They're going to go for a swarm. And those 2 there are going to come in with the benefit of the sun. Flank high. And I'm just going to put 2 sun tokens there. And then these BF-110s have a choice. Obviously, I can only do 6 per wave, so these BF-110s would be stuck in their own wave. I can't get a swarm from the side. I always have to read this, but I can't come from the oblique to get a swarm. So to get a swarm, I would need to move there. And I think I'm going to because I can go to any nose for 1 TP or to any tail for 0. Although it would be nice to have the sun because that gives them a protection from a hit. What is the right thing to do? You know what? Let's just do some damage and get some sun protection. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 sun tokens. There's 2. Yeah, we're gonna go all out attack. And they'll get their attack in and then they'll return at the nose or wherever they need to go. These BF-110s aren't gonna be, I mean, if they go nose level, they're gonna take all kinds of hits. And then I'll be crying whenever I have to pay experience points. Okay, so now I think we're at the end of turn 2. Or no, we are on turn 3, that's what we're doing. And we are at the Blast and Flak. So we have 3 Ju-88s left. I'm going to pick on this guy, the one that's not damaged. There's a hit, but I rolled a 1. Oh, and by the way, these 2 Ju-88s, I'm going to go ahead and exit with them. And then this last one just ran out of ammo, but he did get a hit in first. So we have a wing. That's 1. That's 3. Ooh. We're definitely doing that. I rolled a 4. So we just did 3 damage to that guy there. My Ju-88s are dropping like flies here. We're going to go damage the furthest away one now. Okay, that's another hit, but see, there's another 1. I have another one that just dropped out. So my big plan of going 12 turns with the Ju-88s, pounding them every turn, it's just not working out. I mean, I'm sure one of you math nerds is going to come up with the odds of rolling 1s like this. That's 1 out of 12, right? Actually 2 out of 12 because there's 2 different rolls, 2 dice. And then the chances of a double makes the statistics calculation a little more difficult than just 2 out of 12. So it's a 1 out of 6 if you don't count doubles chance of losing ammo. And by turn 3, I've already lost 5 of my 6 bombers. Actually, I lost all of them. This is my last one, isn't it? Yes, it is. Not good. Or no. I got so busy talking about statistics, I don't remember anymore. I think we're good. I only rolled twice, right? Yes. Okay, I'm definitely picking this one. Yes. 3. Still didn't get it. It's a 0. But I do add another marker. And now the last bomber. There we go. There's a hit. Going against the same guy. I do love that 3. But I'm going to go for the kill. My bombers aren't lasting very long here. I still missed. Oh my goodness. Well, another marker goes on. Okay, so now we're done with that. We do cohesion. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I rolled a 5. This causes this guy to fall out. So what happens is this goes back to loose, and then we get a fallen status there, and we get 2 victory points and 1 experience point. That's how that works. And of course, this one's going to be harder to fill. Cohesion checks now. And we go up there where we have 4 tokens. I rolled a 1. And that was important because now I got a loose formation up there. That's really, really good. Okay, so here I have a -1, 2, 3. This is now a 1 coming in after that. And this, however, is a 3, which isn't super exciting. And I'm coming in from that flank over there. So it's not a good idea to try to swarm this. If I try to swarm up there, how is that going to work? good. What was I thinking here? I gotta be able to actually do this. So here's my thing I'm dealing with. Let's say that all 4 of these guys go here to attack that. They're coming from the oblique, so that means they gotta go into this space. The whole point of them coming in is that they're gonna go evasive so they can absorb the collision check. Well, the only way they can go evasive is to attack this bomber over here, but that bomber doesn't exist. So this element is not a good one to attack. Now over here, that element is a great one to attack. Oh, I get it. Yeah, we're going after that one. So we're coming in with Schwarm, and then Adamite is going to be there. And Bauer will take that one. Now the tail is anchored, which stinks because this one gets a +1 and that one gets a +1. So they're going to have a higher threat level. And then these 2 are coming here. And then the evasive guys are coming here. So Richter is coming in with his cannon to help attack this one. That allows him to go in the same exact space as these, and then he's going to be evasive. So we'll flip Richter over, and then he will absorb the collision. Now Richter is my experienced guy, so we're going to put Schmidt on this roll. He's our cannon fodder. So Schmidt's going to do it instead of Richter, like so. Okay, now we have, that's 5 on that wave. Now we still have 4 more for a different wave, and then I have to decide what I'm going to do with that last guy. And I'm just thinking. I'm not going to get Schwarm with that wave, so it's not like I need to be as creative there, but I will make those a separate wave. Yeah, I will. So I'm coming back to this. I do have some really high lethality levels, so this is definitely a challenge, but I'm okay with it. The loose is going to cancel the anchored bonus, so I have a 3 and a 2 for them. This is a 4, -1 is 3, but what we're going to do is we're going to do this one first. He's a 2. Okay, so that's Bauer. Now one of the reasons I put Bauer there, it was intentional, is Bauer, if you recall, has this ability, the timing, and that allows him to add a damage. So no matter what, I'm hitting that bomber. Doesn't matter what the outcome is, I'm getting 1 hit on that bomber. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. So everybody's determined except for the guy with the sun. The guy with the sun being evasive means he gets the sun bonus, which is awesome. And I need to do collision checks, and I also have to figure out their maneuvers, but I don't have to do that until collision check first. So we're going to do a collision check. The guy with the sun is doing the collision check. So I'm going to draw here. What do we get? See, there it is, right there. That is evil. That's what that E stands for. It stands for evil. Evil. Where is the... Oh. Okay, so it stands for escape. Pay the TP cost and the fighter breaks away to the tail. Either return box. If you do not pay, the fighter exits instead. So that's the one and only one that doesn't say, like, if you're in evasive mode, you get to avoid it. So we're going to pay the 2 TP, and thank goodness we have enough. So I won't lose the fighter. But what it means, though, is he drops out. So the sun bonus is no longer there. And he's going to go to the tail. I don't want to go low because that's anchored. I can't even go to that space. So I have to go tail high. And he was evasive, so hold on. Either return box. I'm assuming I need to go to the evasive return box because he was evasive. When it says either return box, I think it's meaning high or low. What a good question. Let's make sure. Sorry for the delay. I've done this a million times, but I just, there's always these little details. Yeah, so it's just saying that if you're evasive, you put it back in a cup, which we know that. I'm not as concerned about that. So, yeah, I'm going to put it in the evasive box because I think that's the rule-wise what you're supposed to do. Okay, but the good news is we made it through. So now we determine our. Hold on. My arm knocked. I set these aside because I didn't know if we were going to use this board. I almost knocked everything off onto the floor. Okay, so which way are they going to go? Now, I can say that all of them are going to the nose, but if I do say that they're all going to the nose, the problem is, oh no, yeah, I'm saying they're all going to go to the nose. Here's the thing, when you're coming from the nose to them, you have two planes going towards each other, you end up getting a lot of progress, so your token ends up moving, a couple spaces after you shoot. And then you end up doing continuing fire here, which is just a kill zone. You don't want that. So if you're coming from the nose, you want to break, you want to roll away. But we're coming from the tail, and so we're going the same direction as them, and usually you don't progress. So there's a really low chance we're going to move up into this kill zone. So I'm going to go straight to the nose with all four guys. And they all need to be together. So we're going to... what are we going to do? We're going to dive with all of them. So this token is for all of them. They're all going to go straight to the nose, and they're all diving. So they're going to return low. Okay? All right, with that said, so we get to assign our bonuses. We have a swarm. We have the rata. Now, normally we would have position because somebody came from the sun over there, but the evasive check caused him, or the collision check caused him to leave, so I don't get this bonus anymore. That would have been the advantage of sending two guys in, because one of them would have helped us to secure this. So that was a bad decision on my part, but we should be fine. Most of these guys have luck, so let's go ahead and go. We're going to start with Bauer. And these are coming from the tail. There's 4 of them. I'm grabbing 4 cards. Okay, Bauer is a 2. +1 for the anchored tail, -1 for the loose, so it's a threat level of 2. And he's coming in level. So this is all 4 of them. They're level. And he's not going to use Swarm. So, and they're all determined. So 2, level, determined. Oof, he's taking 2 hits, and he's doing a hit. All right, well, here's the deal. Bauer in Mission 2 is going to use his luck and his aim to do an extra hit. So, unfortunately, I don't want him to die. He's a very precious expert, one of the few I have left. So I will use this to cancel the other hit. I know that puts Butt Fargan at risk because he doesn't have luck, but I can't lose any more experts. I'm not even going to risk it. So we canceled both hits, and we're going to do 2 hits on the bomber. And remember, he has cannons, so I get to draw 2. So here we go. Ooh. I haven't been rolling well, but let's do it. I want to take him down. There it is, it's a 10. So the bomber falls. So these 3 tokens go away, but what's really important is that the bomber falls, which causes a -1 for this zone, makes that easier on us, and we get all kinds of cash and prizes. Battleware gets an experience point for that. The staff gets an experience point, and then we get 2 victory points. All right, so well done, Power. And the second hit doesn't even matter. So, yeah, we can't go back and say, oh, well, we don't need it anymore, so let's save his skill. Nope, I used it, so that's fine. So he's done. Now I'm gonna do Adamite. Same deal, he's guaranteed a hit on this plane, so I'm not gonna use Swarm. 2, level, I get hit, I do a hit, and I have R, which means I get to repeat. So Adamite is definitely, he's doing mission 2, he's doing L, and since he gets to do a repeat, I'm not using his aiming ability. So we get a hit on the bomber, but see this R, I get to draw another card. So, oh, he's not a 2 anymore, hold on. Yeah, he is a 2, because that's a, no, that's a 3. He's a 3. Yeah, because this is a 4, and then -1 because of this. So he's a 3. So he takes a hit, and then R. So yeah, he's using both abilities. He's using both abilities just so he can get 1 hit on this bomber. No, 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 no. He has an R. Oh. R, by the way, stands for riding the tail. You know what? I don't want to draw another one because with him having a 3, there's a good chance he's going to get hit again. We're going to hit him now. We're using his ability. We're going to hit the bomber now. So we got a nice 3 there. This is an 8 for 0 damage or a 9 for 3. I'm going to take my chances and do 3 damage. There we go. Oh no, I rolled a 6. I thought that was a 9 at first. So the good news is I didn't even roll an 8, so this was the right choice. I did 3 damage, but there it is. I'm riding the tail. So it means I'm going to go again, and it means I'm really running a risk that Adamite, one of my experts, is going to take damage. So we are at 3 level. He takes another hit and rides the tail. Oh. Okay, his hit. All right, he has a chance to recover from that. Since he's riding the tail, I'm going to do it again. 3. He takes a hit, and he does a hit, and he rides the tail. I guess if we're going to go down in a ball of flame, we might as well go down in style, right? So he's got another hit. And let's apply a hit to the bomber. Adamite is determined to take this thing down. All right, they're both 1s. So we'll do this one. No good. So we just did 1 more damage. And I have a ride the tail. Do I keep doing it? Sure, why not? Let's keep riding that tail. Oh, and our glory ride ends with another hit. So Adamite is in very serious trouble. Okay. He did not down his bomber, unfortunately. So these 2 are going to be in a zone that has a 2. They're coming in level at 2. I'm going to do the butt fargan first. So 2, level, he takes a hit, he does a hit, and he rides the tail. All right, butt fargan takes a, oh, that's a bad hit. And he does a hit. I'm trying to decide if I want to use my Schwarm now. I should have probably used a Schwarm with Adamite there to finish off the guy. I'm going to use one of my Schwarm. So I'll just use one to do one hit. So we're going to do his hit that he gets to do. I'm going to pick the 5. And there it is. So I wasted one of my Schwarms. And the bomber's fallen. And butt fargan gets an experience point. Staff gets an experience, and we get 1, 2 victory points. And then last but not least, we have our other expert. There's no bomber to hit anymore, but he's down to a 1. So he's level at 1. He takes a hit, and that is Heller. Heller will use his luck to avoid that hit. And with the riding the tail, I am not going to go to the tail. I had the option to go tail level. I'm moving all of them to the nose. Yeah, I'm gonna just move all of them to the nose. I don't think I'm gonna get any more Schwarms, because if 2 of my fighters drops out, I'm not gonna get the Schwarm bonus anymore. I have to have 4 of the same fighter. I do have 4 BF-110s there, so that's possible. It's a very weird group to be swarming with, but it's possible. Okay, so now we got to do 4 continuing fires. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to do Bauer in the back. He is a 1. We are diving. He's a 1. So yeah, he goes to evasive mode. So Bauer returns evasive. No hits. Okay, now I'm going to do Adamite. We are diving. There's no escorts, so we don't have to worry about being bounced. And he returns in the direct box. Okay, now we're going to do butt fargan. Those are 4, 3, 2. That's a 1. No hit. So he returns to that box. And then lastly, we're going to do Heller there. We are diving, but we're not dive rolling. Crap. So Heller takes a hit, which is unfortunate, because that was the one pilot who didn't. And that's not a good hit. So 3 of our 4 pilots took hits. Not good. Okay. So we're done with that. I didn't get to use my last Schwarm. It's unfortunate. I should have taken that last bomber and gotten extra experience for Adamite there. I still have another wave. So apologize. This is taking a really long time, but there's a lot of steps and thinking going on here. So this one, we're coming in from the oblique. I cannot get Schwarm, no matter how hard I huff and puff. So don't need to worry about that. I do have the sun bonus, especially if I go evasive. And then that kill zone there is now a 1. So I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna pick on that bomber there. He has a cannon. but he doesn't have any skills. And then with my 4 BF-110s, and these guys are all high. So we're gonna go 1 there, 1 there, and we're just gonna take pot shots. All of them are evasive. Everybody is evasive. I'm not going aggressive with anybody. We're not gonna do any collision checks. We're just gonna see if we hit something. And they're all oblique from high, which is a low chance of actually getting a hit. So let's start with this guy in the back. That's a 1. He's coming in high. Oh, which way are they going? They're all going to the tail. No. They're all going to... So they are going to progress through, so I don't want this. You know what they're going to do? They're going to go to the nose high. They're all going to roll to the nose high. These ones are. That guy there is going to go... He's going to dive straight through. These ones, all of the BF-110s are climb rolling to the nose. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, start with this guy back there. He's a 1. He's a 1 high. Remember, we're doing evasive. So he gets a 2. So he's going to go 1, 2. Probably not smart. I should have gone back here. I really should have. Because then I would have gone to much safer zones. I wasn't. I really wasn't thinking, was I? Yeah, that was dumb. That was so dumb. But he has the sun protecting him. So let's hope that that absorbs some hits. He does do a hit, which is amazing. And he doesn't take any hits, at least not yet. The continuing fire, I think he might. But he is diving. All right, let's see. I got a 9 wing and a fuselage. I have 7 damage on the guy. And this one's better in every way. Let's hope we roll well. Ooh, I got a 10. And that's a destroyed. That's even better. Okay, so this whole element is done. We destroyed the bomber. This flips to kaput automatically because that element is kaput. Unfortunately, this guy's in a new element, so he doesn't get any of the -2 bonuses from that. If any of our bombs or rockets would have done something here, that would have helped him, but it didn't. But here's the important thing. This is our new guy here, Richter. Oh, he's not our new guy. He's already got 2 experience. He just got 2 more because, yeah, he destroyed it, not fallen. And then from an experience perspective, we get 2 more. So 1, 2. And then victory points is still just 2, but that's awesome. We're at 7 right now. So even though things aren't always going as planned, our JU-88s aren't doing as well, we still got 7 experience or victory points. That's still, I think, a very nice number for 1 mission. And we're not done. So let's move on. I'm just going to go from right to left here. And remember, they're all climb rolling that way. And they're coming in oblique, high, evasive. And that one there is, it's a 1. It's coming in with a 1. Oblique, 1, high, evasive. He rolls 2. So he goes here. And there's no damage. Okay, next guy, this one is a 2. Oblique, 2, high, evasive. He rolls to there. No damage. Next one is a 2. Oblique, 2, high, damage. So he will, and he rolls 1 to here. His sun protects him from that damage. And then last guy is oblique, 2, high, roll 2. to there. Okay, so none of the BF-110s did any damage, but the part I'm most satisfied with is none of them were damaged. And that's done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll start with this guy back here. We do have an anchored tail, so this is a 4. Continuing fire, he is evasive. He's diving. Change to evasive mode. If already evasive, skip continuing fire so he takes no damage. He had the sun anyways, so he was not going to take damage no matter what. So he returns safely to the flank. Well done, Richter. Okay, that little guy back there, he is a 2. 2, evasive, no damage. Oh, we are climbing. Hold on. If climbing or climb rolling break away to the tail, oh, that hurts. So the climb roll adds +1, so he becomes a 3, but that's still fine because he's evasive. But what happens is he now has to go to the tail. So I just lost my swarm. That's the issue. So maybe I can just use, well, it has to be 4 of the same type of fighter. So that just ruined my swarm. So now we're doing there. It's a 2. If climb or climb rolling, draw another card. Apply both hits. Well, there's no hit on that one. There's no hit on this one. So he returns evasive. High there. And now we go to this guy here. He's the one we're worried about. It's a 2, but he has no sun protection. And look at that. He was SPF 140. So nothing, no damage. He returns. And I know I didn't flip these guys over, but they're all evasive. And last but not least is this guy. He's a 1. Evasive. If climb or climb rolling, draw another event card. And no damage on either. But we ignore the event on this one. Okay, we are done. They all return safely. It's just that that guy at the tail is all by himself. Now, what I might do is, if you see here, it says I can go to the tail, any, for 0 TP. So once these return, I may spend 1 extra turn to move them to the tail so I can get a swarm in. That's probably what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm 47 minutes in. We just finished turn 3 out of 12. So this is going to be a long mission, but I think it's going to start getting a little quicker. We're moving to turn 4. We have some concerns here. 2 of our experts are now damaged. I could lose them both. That would be very sad. But anyways, thanks for watching. This is a very exciting mission so far. Lots of stuff happening. See you soon.